Yeah, I don't think I would have said that.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, Tuddle, do you need like an
I don't need.
You have dry mouth?
Yeah, I'm getting kind of pasty now because, like I'm getting all nervous and stuff.
Because, like right now, the owner, John Cracciola, he's listening.
Okay.
Shannon is listening, and Shannon's being kind of stiff. Like Shannon said, not impressed so far.
Oh,
man. And I'm like... I think he's done... I wrote back to Shannon, I said, I think he's done pretty good. And then nothing.
Well,
so Shannon's baseline right now is he's not impressed. I personally think you've done a great job.
Well, thank you, Bubba.
And I think all polls, Lummy, has shown that as well. Just for Shannon Burke to have the statistic, Lummy, can you and Seth give me the statistics we have? Because we ran a couple polls asking, the people that matter the most, our listeners, what they thought about Tuddle. Is he doing good or bad? Let me give me these stats for Shannon. Now, Shannon's the program director at the end of the day. Let's not forget that. That wields a lot of power. He can literally fire me with one text.
On our Twitter, it's 78.2% yes and 21.8% no on the question of, are you enjoying Tuddle today?
That's on our Twitter. 78 clicks yes, right?
Yes.
How many total votes?
That is 151.
That's a good cross section. Seth, what do you got for me?
I got over in the YouTube Center. We have 634 votes. Polling 83% of people are enjoying Tuddle. That leaves 17% who are not enjoying Tuddle.
And then, Lummy, do we have any other?
That is our only two polls currently.
Perfect. That's perfect. Shannon, please, hopefully be so kind and consider those stats that the listeners, nearly an 80% approval rating by one Tuddle, who can also be known as Pat from First Florida News. So, Tuddle, without further ado, I'm going to step back and let you let you have the floor.
Okay, so I wrote bullet points here because I wanted to speak from the heart. Am I framed up right in the camera to be able to read this and stuff? I know that I'm going to start perspiring here soon.
So we want Shannon and Shane and John to know that, maybe we should go single screen on you. Just it's all you.
No.
Yeah.
God.
Let's do that.
I got you.
Thank you very much, Rhett. Single screen, man, Pat. Here you go.
All right.
And there's a lot riding on this.
All right.
Shannon's not impressed.
All right. First, I would like to start off with Mr. Shannon Burke. Before I get into my apologies to you, I want to say congratulations on becoming a program director. I think it's a great choice. You are a real radio person, not like some of these other fake hosts. You've done all types of radio, and it's well deserved. I hope to be able to work under your tutelage. If you ever want to air check anything, I'm down. We can air check this show anytime. So, one of my first apologies.
By the way, I didn't even tell you this, but he's big on air checking. So for you to throw that out really is pretty cool.
So
I'm trying to help you out, Pat.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
I'm sorry. I'm such a pussy, Mr. Shannon Burke. I'm the complete opposite of you. You're rugged. I'm a Sigma at best. Hell, I might even be a super beta. You got all these cool tattoos, cool hair, cool voice. My voice is the anti-Shannon Burke voice.
He does have an unbelievable voice.
It's the best. He should be reading commercials for Ford or Chevy.
Yeah, and you're the anti-Shannon Burke voice, like the irritating screech that you hear on the chalkboard.
Yeah, I do reads to sell for old beat-up used Dodge Omnis and stuff,
right.
Okay?
He's selling full-blown F-350 super
cabs.
Oh,
yeah, with the step and everything.
Right.
But I want to apologize because I think where the hate first started was
with Shannon.
With Mr. Burke, and this is something that I really think caused the downfall and the rift and why you hated me. Well, number one, I attacked the golden goose of Florida Man Radio over there right now. You're the program director. I should not have done that, but I think it all started off the day that you wanted to buy the Saddam car. You had your Mercedes-Benz that you were looking for. It was on this side. I was one of your producers on Radio IO at the time. I drove you over there, but it was on a donut spare on my PT Cruiser. Had two CV joints that were about to go out at any moment. Air maybe wasn't working that great.
And he's asking you to drive him to a car that he might want to purchase.
We had
and
to
you got 2 donuts with 2 bad CV joints.
Yeah, their tires are literally about to fall off.
And you're working as like a producer for him on Radio IO?
Yeah, this is when he was doing middays, and it was kind of dodgy going through Howie in the Hills, too steep of an incline through there. One of the donuts was screaming, and we finally get there. You buy the Saddam car. I break down, and it was just very uncomfortable conversations, okay?
You're profusely so sorry for anything that you may have said about Shannon in any way, shape, or form.
Yes.
That you're on bended knee.
I'm on bended knees. I will do anything. Like,
All right, let's move on to Shane, please. That one didn't go so well. Jesus
Bubba.
Christ. What, Shane? What?
Okay.
He's stupid. He's stupid. You wouldn't even bring that up. I double dumped it. I hope Shannon didn't hear it.
Oh, he said he didn't want to bring it up, Bubba.
I know. It's my fault. Damn it.
I didn't say what he was cheating.
Easy. Stop.
Oh, Jesus.
I've already messed it up day one.
Yeah, you're done. Like, if you just had kept that out, you'd be good. You're done.
All right, on to Shane Reeve.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's Thelma and Louise this right off the cliff, I guess. Just might as well go for it.
I'm the one in the most uncomfortable position because I'm going to have to try to beg for you.
I'm sweating now.
Oh my God. You just don't know how to keep your mouth shut.
I didn't want to say anything. Can I get a ruling from somebody else on the room in this one? On this one?
No.
I'd probably move to Shane.
Okay.
Let's go right on to Shane.
The rulings aren't going to change anything, Tuddle. I
Bring it back
though.
up. We need to move on. Yes, please. I'm embarrassed.
All right, Mr. Shane Reeve, you're the one. You're the one that's going to save the radio business.
See, this is the one you should have been saying. This is the Shannon stuff you should have been saying.
You're Linda Bird if she had balls. When I attacked the Golden Goose, you did me like Linda Bird did Bubba back in the day in Orlando as well, too. And, I was there. I saw it happen. I didn't learn from Bubba's mistake. So, number one, I'm sorry I attacked your Golden Goose. I did do a little bit of research and saw that you were a salesperson or sales manager. And I think there were a couple unfortunate events that happened at live appearances.
You mean you're saying he had live appearances and you sabotaged him?
Well, I didn't sabotage him on purpose.
You just didn't give your right.
Well,
you just didn't try.
Well, no,
were you drunk?
No, it was like it was the appearances that nobody wanted to go to. Okay, like this one time,
like come meet Tuddle at a 7-Eleven on a corner of nobody and nowhere.
Yeah, but I got like hot dog heaven. With the big wiener on top of the building.
You're doing appearance at a hot dog heaven?
Yeah.
And it's Shane's deal, and you're kind of half-assing it, and it's not a very good turnout, and it just sucks.
No, I spun the prize wheel too hard, and it went onto Highway 50 and caused a rear-end collision.
Sorry, that's not funny.
Okay.
Is that real?
Yeah, it is. It's completely real.
So you spun the prize wheel too hard. It went onto Highway 50 and caused a fender bender?
Yep, because somebody tried to avoid it.
Right, and then that probably cost the station a little bit.
Well, yeah, they took it out. My talent fee went to replace the prize wheel that they had just bought.
I've not heard back from Shannon. I hope I hear back from Shannon by saying, "Hey, listen, Tuddle's funny, and you can have him on Wednesdays if you'd like."
Does Shannon care about after shows and stuff?
I don't know. Shannon, they can't do anything about after shows, but they can do. They have a major say so on what goes on their airwaves during morning drive. So I'm just hoping you might want to.
There was another promotion, an unfortunate
the promotions that Shane Reeve had as a salesman that may have make him mad at you.
Yeah, it might have cost the company some money.
All right, continue on.
There was one. It was on Super Bowl Sunday, and nobody wanted to do it, but they were celebrating the new release of the McNuggets. their like new recipe.
Right.
And they had this very, very fancy inflatable Ronald McDonald that they were throwing footballs into its mouth for like prizes.
Right. This is your gig.
And you know how I go all out. I came in a football uniform, cleats and everything, and I was running routes that a listener threw, and I ran into it, and I popped the inflatable with my cleats. That one was a big. That I had to do a bunch of free.
Yeah, I mean, McDonald's at that point, that's probably one of their biggest clients, and they got you that's popping Ronald because you cleated up.
Yeah, I cleated up.
Okay.
And it was.
So, again, these are all promotions that Shane probably cost him, a bunch of money.
Yeah. I mean, so I do apologize. Like, I don't do stupid stuff like that. I mean, I learned, the right amount of power that you put in a prize wheel. And I always make sure that I put the lug nut on a little bit tighter now before I spin it.
Is that it? I mean, you've done. I'm just very, very, very worried about Shannon's response to your apology. I think you just came in. But again, it was initiated by me. You said I don't want to say it, and I said say it. So it's my fault.
Yeah, I mean,
but you should have known better.
Well, Bubba, I'm willing to. Shannon Burke can name whatever it is, and I will do it.
I think he just hates you. Like he just
there might not be any going back from this. I
don't think there is.
And I will respect his decision because, like I said, he's the program director. He gets to make the choice. If he doesn't want me on, I will respect his decision.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. Okay.
I'm sorry, Shannon. I'm sorry for all the jokes. All my annoying voice. I know you hate it. I know you would want to punch it. If you could punch my voice.
If he wanted to punch you right in the face with all of his rings, would you let him?
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
I mean, you almost might have to.
Where we're at in the forehead, I just don't want like a skull like being imprinted on my forehead, a skull ring or whatever.
He does have quite the ringery, does he not? And he attended BARP this year too, so we may have to separate you two at BARP.
He's got a army ring too they can put on.
I know he doesn't like me, and I purposely left. They had like a memorial service for Bubba Whoop-Ass Wilson. I left because I didn't want to annoy him.
Oh. So you were there.
Yeah.
But you saw he was there.
I saw that he was good. People were like, he's going to be here any minute. And out of respect to him, I left.
Did you give Bubba Whoop-Ass Wilson a little kiss on the cheek and got the hell out of there? I mean, was it cremation, open casket? What was it?
No, I don't know. It was just like a listener party that his family and his brother and his sister came out there.
But word had it the boss man, Burke, the man, was on his way. So you paid your respects and got the hell out of there.
Yeah, I skedaddled.
That should go a little bit with him to know how sorry you are.
And I'm sorry about my PT Cruiser and the CV joint and donuts on.
Yeah, exactly, Lemmy, exactly.
Want to listen to the show on demand and on the go? Enlist today at BubbaArmyHQ.com. Sign up and start listening. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show will be back after this.